A reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah. Let me now sing of my friend's song concerning his vineyard. My friend had a vineyard on a fertile hillside. He spaded it, cleared it of stones, and planted the choicest vines. Within it, he built a watchtower and hewed out a winepress. Then he looked for the crop of grapes, but what it yielded was wild grapes. Now, inhabitants of Jerusalem and people of Judah, judge between me and my vineyard. What more was there to do for my vineyard that I had not done? Why, when I looked for the crop of grapes, did it bring forth wild grapes? Now I will let you know what I mean to do with my vineyard. Take away its hedge, give it to grazing, break through its wall, let it be trampled. Yes, I will make it a ruin. It shall not be pruned or hoed, but overgrown with thorns and briars. I will command the clouds not to send rain upon it. The vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the people of Judah are his cherished plant. He looked for judgment, and see, bloodshed, for justice, but hark, the outcry. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
The vineyard of the Lord is a house of Israel. The vineyard of the Lord is a house of Israel. You bought a vineyard out of Egypt. You drove out the nations and planted it. It stretched out its branches to the sea. To the river it stretched out its shoots. The vineyard of the Lord is the house of Israel. Then why have you broken down its walls? It is plucked by all who pass the way. And see the Son of shine forth. Of the Lord of Israel.
A reading from the letter of St. Paul. Brothers and sisters, have no anxiety at all, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, make your requests known to God. Then the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts and minds in Jesus Christ. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is gracious, if there is any excellence, and if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Keep on doing what you have learned and received and heard and seen in me. Then the God of peace will be with you. The word of the Lord.
Of the people. There was a vineyard, put a hedge around it, dug a wine press, and built a tower. Then he leased it to tenants and went on a journey. When vintage time drew near, he sent his servants to the tenants to obtain his produce. But the tenants seized the servants, and one they beat, another they killed, and a third they stoned. And he sent other servants, more numerous than the first ones. But they treated them in the same way. And finally, he said, I will send my son to them, thinking they will respect my son. But when the tenants saw the son, they said to one another, there is an heir. Come, let us kill him and acquire his inheritance. They seized him, threw him out of the vineyard, and killed him. When the owner of the vineyard saw these tenants, he said to them, he will put those wretched men to a wretched death and lease his vineyard to other tenants, who will give him the produce at the proper times. Jesus said to them, did you not read the scriptures? The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. And by the Lord has this been done, and it is wonderful in our eyes. Therefore, I say to you, the kingdom of God will be taken away from you and given to a people that will produce its fruit. My sisters, my brothers, the gospel of the Lord.